Well, that's a bit more, even more strange. And sorry for the interruption. So what I was talking about is how unpaid Linux, other paid Linux, and SUSE Linux layered on top, and how SUSE Linux provides a certified, very securely built enterprise Linux that can be managed at scale via multi-Linux manager. Earlier name was SUSE Manager. And along with a bunch of services and consulting with a very long life cycle. And /15 SP7 will be of particular interest because this will be /15, the longest supported enterprise Linux in the industry. It fits into the product portfolio of SUSE Business Critical Linux, like it allows customers to deploy an enterprise Linux on practically every type of deployment, from local to private cloud to public cloud, near edge, far edge, retail, and again, on a good number of architectures, x86, IBM Power, IBM Z, and ARM. It has a number of flavors to speak of, apart from SUSE Linux Enterprise Server, which is a general purpose Linux operating system. There is also / for SAP for specifically SAP related workloads, and also HPC, desktop, retail, and so on. It comes with a number of extensions like long-term support, high availability, and with services like support consulting, custom engineering, and with the management tool of choice, multi-Linux manager. /15 was and is driving innovations, and it's very highly compliant operating system with a number of certifications. EAL 4+, which is unparalleled in this industry. We have an evaluated and certified software supply chain, and all with the necessary provenance and SBOM from the official package repository. It provides great security for confidential computing, either as a host or a guest. More on that later. It has a number of technology to allow avoiding unplanned downtime, like live patching, high availability, health checks, self-healing, and rollback capabilities. And what's very important in the enterprise software, it's supported very, very long. More on that just a few minutes away. Also, SUSE Linux Enterprise can be consumed as a way of base container images. So everyone wants to roll their own containerized solution, can grab a piece of slash base container, add the necessary other stuff, deploy it, and run happily ever after. And again, SUSE Manager allows not only to manage the whole SUSE Linux Enterprise ecosystem within an enterprise, but every other Linux out there, including our competitors, paid Linuxes, unpaid Linuxes. So, SLE 15 is the latest major release in SUSE Linux Enterprise. The SP7 will be the last service pack for this release. So it's not the usual lifecycle timelines that you might have already seen a number of times. It's a bit zoomed in view of slash 15. So as you can see, earlier service packs, 1 year at a time, will be retired. So within, at the end of this year, slash 15, SP4, is it 4? No, 3 will come off of LTSS, and by the end of 2028, there will only be slash 15 SP7. For most of this time, there will be still some support for 11 SP4 and 12 SP5. I included them for the sake of reference, and towards the end of this year, we'll see the release of slash 16, which is the next major release of our enterprise OS. As always, the migration paths and upgrade paths will remain the same. So every service pack can be upgraded in place to the next one, or even use the skip service pack capability. So from every odd release to odd release, or even release to even release, offline migration is supported across different releases. Obviously, the migration will be supported from 15 service packs to the 16, and there are some cross-product migration scenarios that are supported. So OpenSUSE Leap can be upgraded to or migrated to slash, as well as slash can be updated to slash for SAP. General rule of thumb is whenever there is a supported service pack, it can be upgraded to another supported service pack. The SP7 is an odd-numbered service pack, meaning that it's a consolidation release. In other words, it doesn't have major feature updates, added functionality. It's mostly security and bug fixes, improvements, and some minor non-breaking changes. The next major functional upgrade can be expected with slash 16. Well, after general support ends, I don't think we could expect new installations of 15 SP7. I mean, with new hardware. So, yes, This is a very logical expectation, and some hardware enablement via backports can be expected during that time, but radically new hardware which would require very new kernel modules that might not be backported to the 15SP7 kernel will not be supported. Okay, so 15SP7 is practically, well, how to put it? Well, the main theme for this was the long support life cycle. So whatever we could put into the existing 6.4 kernel, more on that later, it will be there. But otherwise, the main focus was to be able to be supported up until the end of time, in the sense of end of 32-bit Unix time, which is end of 2037. Of course, there are some upgrades to the toolchain and libraries, and some improvements on installation and administration. But mostly it's about support lifecycle. With that being said, like I told, there will be new hardware enablement, whatever the current line of kernel allowed. So I'm not gonna read everything out. There are a number of Intel server and client platforms with new and or continued or additional functionality, as well as some changes in support libraries and modules. Same goes with AMD and some additional support for GPUs. Also, some new functionality for the IBM hardware for Power and IBM Z. Two things I'd like to point out is that user space live patching is coming for IBM Power. This is a net new functionality. And also there will be support for the newest family of IBM Z systems, again along with incremental updates to existing support. Confidential computing is elevated from Intel TDX 1.0 to 1.5 as guest, and as host it's in tech preview, but TDX 1.0 hypervisor side is now officially supported in /15SP6. It was tech preview. The trick is there are some bolder entries indicating new functionality for SP7. Otherwise, the full list is included for preference as to what SP7 will support cumulatively. And now we are getting closer into the details. Like I told, kernel stays the same at 6.4 due to retaining as many binary compatibility as possible. And this is actually what SUSE usually does with consolidation releases. But still, we backported, as I already showed, new hardware support, as well as some improvements regarding UEFI, ACPI will be uplifted until 6.11. Some kernel crypto support, as well as C groups, CPU load balancing, and USB for support. Crypto, I mean, on a crypto side, OpenSSL, so minor version upgrade, and also there are upgrades on the toolchain side, GCC, Binutils, GDB, to wherever we could update, given the circumstances. Again, it's a consolidation release. As for servers, databases, and programming language updates, nothing radical in here because, again, this is a consolidation release. There will be a new default PostgreSQL at 17, but it was already included as non-supported in SP6. Redis and Walkie coexistence will be offered due to the Redis license changes, but Redis support will be removed from /16, so Walkie support has been already included in SP6 and SP7 to help migration. Again, I'm not gonna read out everything, just probably one more thing. The new DHCP server from ISC KEA is included, again, to help migrate. /16 will remove the legacy DHCP support. For now, it's kind of optional as to which one do you want to use. As for programming languages, Python is updated a bit. Also, OpenJDK, there is a newer one as compared to the SP6. As with always, Go and Rust follows the upstream, so is the newest available. And Node.js and PHP were also uplifted to the current level. Yes? Excuse me?
What curl versions will be added as well?
I'm sorry, I cannot answer that from the top of my head. Can you seek me out on the kiosk and we could look into that? Yep. Okay, so these are the notable changes related to SP7. As for the schedule, the public beta is already available. It's been released like 2 weeks ago, should be available to everyone. And in April, there will be a public release candidate. If you are part of the beta program, you will have access to the RC1, first release candidate, and late June, we plan general availability. Yeah, this is it. For further information, the usual suspects, release notes, beta program guidelines, and the general product informations. That was it.